Make sure we're all set on YouTube, and then get started.
That was cool.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. So say right meow. Okay. 3, 2. Hey, let's go. We're good. We are streaming on YouTube. Right on. Guys, welcome to the Joyage Kingdom. I'm Cage, your guide. I'll be replacing the voice inside your head for now, giving you a break from the constant internal monologue that is the human mind. I want to say first, thank you for listening or viewing on whatever platform you're on. If you're not already, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom for more NFT content. If you're watching this on Twitter or Twitch or whatever streaming thing you're on, retweet it or whatever you can do to reshare it. We appreciate you guys. What's up, Crypto Dream? He's in the house. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. I have all their stuff down below in the description. We have the team over at Sharkz Entertainment joining me today. It's gonna be lit. We got a little group. We got a little group chat. We got 5 people in this house. So what's up, fam?
What's up? What's up?
Yo,
So excited.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, we had an absolute chaos, fam, before. Like, this shit is hard to do. I think this is why people use Discord, because Discord's like automatic. Like, for some reason, Discord's like set up for like those big group call things. That's probably why people use it. But we're here. We got people in here. We're gonna talk about life, talk about NFTs. Tickle Rick's in the house. What's up, Tickle Rick? Oh man, you know what? I may just stop pulling up comments if it's gonna like move our entire screen every time that happens. There's got to be a way to not have that. But anyways, cool. Well, look, we got a few people on here. We'll talk about NFT stuff. I guess I can throw out like a generic question, just to kind of get the conversation started as far as Sharkz Entertainment. But for people who don't know, I did a review on them like a month ago maybe, and they had a lot of lore-based stuff. They're also trying to do things in regards to like ocean aquatic life and stuff like that, like, as you guys can see with their avatars. But I guess if you guys want to talk about the inception behind the project, how you guys met each other, are you guys all in the same neighborhood? Are you guys all in different countries? Like,
Microx, you go first.
All right.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
in different
guys.
countries now, sadly.
Yeah. So my name is Microx, and Chuck and I, we're currently in the States right now. Can reveal it, but we're in the States.
let's go. Are you guys near each other in the States?
Yeah. I mean, we're long-term friends, like since childhood. So.
Damn. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Just
How about the rest
next
of you guys?
Yeah, we actually, I don't know. I'm sure you know, we played so many things together. We played Yu-Gi-Oh! I saw one of your photo. You had the blue eyes white dragon.
Bro, hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. I do indeed have Yu-Gi-Oh shit. 1 sec. Give me like 3 seconds. I'll show you.
Microx, you remember?
Yeah.
Blue eyes white dragon. Man, childhood, man.
All right. Here's what I got. You're right. I have the blue eye. This is like from the original anime. Like I just bought one of these. It's cool as fuck, dude. It's cool. It's like from the actual show. I love it, bro. I love this shit. I don't even know where I got that. I got it a long time ago. And then I got a little Yu-Gi-Oh figurine that kind of sits there on one of my shelves. He's dope. He does his job. He's even got his Millennium puzzle there. So he's sick. And then I got this box, one of these card box holders that goes around your neck. And it's got all the best cards, bro. I got all the good stuff, like all the OG stuff from the show. Like anyone who watched the original anime, like you're gonna love this deck because it's got all like the OG cards, like Red Eyes Black Dragons, Time Wizard, like the Exodias. Bro, that's all the good shit. All the Jinzo.
Oh my.
Okay, another Blue Eyes. I love it. Yeah, this is like my prized possession, dude. This fucking deck is worth my life.
Oh my. Yo, I lost mine while I was playing arcade. While I was playing some guy, I put down my backpack. Some guy just like came and stole it while I was like just so into playing the game, man.
Yeah, dude. When I was in a Barnes and Noble or Books A Million, it's this place where people hold these Yu-Gi-Oh convention style things, and I was like in middle school maybe, and I had my friend there, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna use the bathroom, just watch my stuff real quick. Bro, 2 minutes later I come back and like there's like a scene. I guess some guy walked in and just like took a bunch of people's shit and no one knew. And of course that guy walked up right when I left. So he took all my shit, like probably 75% of my stuff. disappears. The store won't help us because technically they didn't steal anything from them. So it's like legally they can't go into their video footage or something. So he basically got away with it. Stole probably like $20,000 worth of cards at that point. So sad, bro. Like that was so sad. But anyways,
man.
yeah. So for the other two people, where'd you guys meet each other? Are you guys in the States? You guys in the same area or Slow Eater
Yeah,
and HH?
we're in the same area.
Okay, right on. So what was the conception? You guys all on a random Discord and you guys all started becoming friends and then you guys were like, let's fucking do an NFT project. Like what was the why?
Well, this
Was a
concept
maker
started
of
out, yeah,
our
started
our
from.
anchor.
So should I start first? So I,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you should
yeah.
start first.
So I met HH like a couple years ago, and then about 7 months ago, we're talking about like NFT, like in a very random, casual like dinner talk, and then he was kind of like obsessed with the idea of crypto, and then but had not so much knowledge about it, and back then during the dinner talk, I told him I had some kind of experience in crypto back in 2014. Back then I was doing some kind of like a Bitcoin ATM business, and then you didn't went it didn't take off, but then I had the knowledge, and I was able to give him some direction to make some research later on, and he's done a lot of homework, and then he came like 2 weeks after, he came back to me and say, hey, let's do something together, and I was like what, why not, and then we just like start doing this. It's been like 7 months since we kick off this project. So it was fun.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's legend. That's legend. And so
Yeah,
what is everyone's
fun.
like what's everyone's like day to day right now? Like what I guess if you guys want to jump in, like we have Maker, we have Chuck, we have Slow, and we have HH. Like what's everyone's specific role on the team, and then how did everyone come to those roles?
HH, you want to start first?
Sure. So we were like out of before all the metaverse, and we were friends since era, and we kind of gathered around 7 months plus ago. He's a very successful business man himself already, and a great investor. He's opportunist, and I like on the branding side of everything behind the shop. Take care of design, art directions, and branded collaterals. Everything, every content and future collaterals, let's say stories and like merchandised goods. All those are my expertise. I have been in the branding industry for about 10 years by now, and I had a great opportunity by Sharkz to join in a metaverse. Then we started our ideation, put along our milestones, what kind of steps we should take, and we got here. And then along the way, we recruited. We got help from more experts, Peter, Chuck, and many more. But we're just 4 of us here. So do you want to tell us about more of your role?
I want to add one thing for Double H. I don't know if you want to disclose it, but Double H personally actually worked with some really well-renowned brands before regarding design. So he's actually very, very well qualified for the job. and all the NFTs that you see right now, all the website, all the our official website, and also our brand new website that we haven't announced on Twitter yet, but will very soon. The Soulbound website, everything regarding design, the graphics, everything is designed by him and his team. So he's really qualified for the job. I think he was just a little bit shy. Yeah,
Are
I
you
just
able to
wanna.
tell us what companies you worked with, or you're not able to disclose that?
Because I work with mostly I work with PNG clients.
Who is it? You said? Sorry, I broke up for a sec.
PNG like Gillette, Pringles, Adidas, Nike.
shit.
Those kind of brands that you will know heard of.
Very
I work
cool,
with
dude. Very, very
you
cool.
do
people.
gaming.
Yeah,
Razer.
we do.
Tell him about it.
Yeah, Razer's just one of them. I've been working with major companies due to that's what if you're not big enough, they don't need a branding agency. So clients,
True.
by nature.
Mm.
So I'm just
Why'd
the
you?
knowledge back then into our own projects now because I strongly metaverse and Web3, the brand three, uh, custom community and also the customer.
Is that why you end up leaving the Web2 world of those big brands and stuff to jump into the startup world, which is NFTs?
Yeah,
HH?
mostly it was the originality. It was I had enough of Web2 big brand guidelines, and yeah, this project always excites me, and then I have now.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome. HH, do you have any like weird stories from that world? Like, is there stuff that people don't know about of like working with big ass companies like that? How do you even get in those conversations? You just put out a bunch of work and like your portfolio, and then they reach out to you. Like, how did you end up working for these massive companies?
Just it's always the same way, like you go to a good school, good connections with good professionals, and from your lecturers, and those cover letters, and you get into first button right. It's easy path to
Damn.
work
All
with
right.
big brands. There's not
Shit.
much interesting things going on there. It's just a lot of guidelines, a lot of things not to do, and you have to. That's the most strange thing that I felt.
Right on. Right on. Right on.
Yeah,
Slow.
from my perspective.
Yeah. Right on. That's fucking dope, dude. That's really, really cool. Slow Eater. What's your role in the team? Like, what are you doing when you wake up every day?
Well, what I did was just to check on the coins and NFTs. That's all I do. So at the moment, my role in the team is actually more onto IRL side. So I've been in hospitality and event industry for over 10 years. So, yeah. So like the whole idea. Actually, I'm the last person joining this project.
Mhm.
So like referring the like board ape events, right? So to once we start, we have our community, our own community, then holding these events, and I'll be basically in charge of these. So after all, adding on benefits and everything, I mean RL benefits, and that would be me making it in real life.
Very cool. So you said you were the last person to join the team?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So this whole team is actually came up from Macarox, and he actually gathered all these people, right? So So basically, Makerox and Double H, they have actually met like long before, but then like they actually lost contact. But me personally, I've been in, I've known Makerox and Double H, both of them, for about 20 years already.
Mm.
And the dinner talk that Makerox just talked about was actually I was there, having inviting these two people, and them individually, they are in this into this crypto for long time already, but then they just didn't know what to do basically.
Yeah.
So Makerox had this idea to come up with the with this project, and Double H is a designer. So they talked it out. Then they invited Chuck. Then later, they found out that it's actually we actually need benefits for the community. So that's how I came up.
Mm. How do you come up with ideas like that? Do you survey other projects? Do you look at what other people are doing? Do you brainstorm? Like, how do you come up with stuff for that?
They're talking about well, essentially the idea is from Makerox.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, that's why they approached me after all.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And then, Chuck, do you want to talk about what your like day in the life looks like?
Sure, I party all day. That's all I do. No, so I'm actually, you could say, a car addict. I like collecting cars, like more physical things in that nature. I do have a few car dealerships in real life, so it's kind of not related to not necessarily related to what we are doing directly, but so going back to my connection with Microx, we are actually like really good friends since like we were a kid, and during 2000 and early this year, early this year, I got a call from Microx because we actually haven't hang out for a long time because we were just doing our own businesses, our own personal businesses. So he gave me a call. I was very surprised too because we haven't really talked for a long time, and I was wondering what's up, and then he was trying to chat me up about what do you think about crypto nowadays? Because during 2014, as he mentioned, he already were doing some crypto business with the ATM, right? So I noticed that as well, and I did chat with him briefly during that time, but I never really got into very in depth during that timeline. He was asking me my opinion, and I was actually really into NFT during that time already, and he was like super surprised, right, Microx? Because like, but he said he was like he can sense that I might be like really into NFT during that time because we have talked during 2017 as well, during the previous pump, and he can kind of sense like I always have an interest in crypto, since he introduced me to crypto during 2014, and even he introduced me to our developer Jason. Jason is actually an original investor of the Ethereum ICO, like not a big investor, but yeah, right, Microx? Can you?
Yeah,
I don't
like,
remember exactly, but something like that, right, Microx?
right. So
Yeah,
Chuck,
he's like freaking OG, man.
well, actually, I call Chuck 2000. I mean, the last call that when I recruit him, like I realized he had a huge interest in NFT was March like 2021, but the last call to that call was made like during like 2020, somewhere around May. I remember that was the moment when Dogecoin was going really high, and then everyone was so anticipating, Elon Musk going on to the Saturday
Yeah.
night show. Remember that time, like, and then after the show, like crypto market just went like plummet, but that was the last call that I made with Chuck, and I realized he's quite into crypto investment already. And then 2021 March, I call him again, and then all of a sudden he's like, so knowledgeable in NFT. Wow.
Were you buying NFTs, Chuck? Like, did you buy any projects that you remember?
I did own Bored Ape at one point.
You said you owned a Bored Ape?
Yeah, I did own a Bored Ape. But I sold it.
At what?
I sold it for Clone X. I sold it for a few Clone X.
Wait,
Yeah.
you sold for what?
Clone X.
You sold a
Artifact Clone X. I know. I know.
Now Clone X holder.
moment of silence for the L that he just took.
I know.
Yikes. Oh my God. Was it a good Bored Ape? Was it a clean one?
Yeah, but it was closer to a floor one because when I bought it, it was already like pumped to, I think it was at least 30-40 ETH when I bought it. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, dude. That's rough right there. What other projects were you buying back then?
Wow, there's so many.
Like, were you into big PFP collection stuff like Bored Apes? Were you buying like were you trying to buy like art pieces? Were you degenning, like minting stuff a lot? Were you buying out in the secondary?
At one point, he owned a MAYC and Doodle.
Jeez, dude. Well, why don't you buy me a Mutant Ape? Let me get a Mutant Ape, bro. I'll trade you for this Blue Eyes.
I'll consider. I like that Blue Eye a lot. To be honest, I was eyeing on that.
I love this thing, bro. This thing's fucking sick. It's just been sitting in this thing. I literally have no idea where I got this thing. I'm like looking at it now. I'm like, damn, this thing is clean.
That's like the original, right? That's like the first edition, right?
Well, I don't know, dude. I don't know where this card came from. Like, I don't know where you buy. Like, I'm sure you can buy these online, but like, I don't remember what or where. There's no labels on it, so it's just like a standard card. I mean, it's almost in perfect condition. I would say there's a little bit of a mark on the top middle part, but yeah, dude, yeah, for sure, yeah, this thing's definitely worth $30,000. But anyways,
yeah, that's what I did to myself. And I dabble into like doodles, as well as I did own a Mutant Ape, which I sold again.
Bro, for what? Did you make profit?
Yeah.
Okay.
During that time, yes.
Nice. Very nice.
I did make profit, and I dabble into just so many like little projects. Even like what's the name of that project? Like the group who they're in the Illuminati, right? Like I even dabble into Illuminati.
They dropped a project?
What's that?
I didn't know they dropped a project.
Yeah, they are the team behind the really ugly NFT that got pumped maybe like a month or two
Goblins?
ago. Yeah, Goblins. Yeah, the team that did Goblins. Yeah, you didn't know?
Oh, did not.
That's
Well, I
team,
mean, I don't think so. I don't remember.
Yeah,
cool.
That's actually the founder. It was so funny because they went on the founder got interviewed by Nifty Alpha right before he revealed that Goblin was created by their team. So he was basically straight up lying on the show. And then the day after he revealed, like all the Nifty Alpha members, like, oh shit!
Damn.
We didn't even know. Like that was so funny because during the show they even asked his opinion about goblins, and he was like just like straight face.
Yikes! That is tragic. Damn. What about the rest of you guys? Did the rest of you guys have any NFTs that you remember picking up, or any that you hold right now that you love? Any of your favorite trades, or like a really terrible story, maybe? Like Maker, you got any? What'd you say?
I got Asuki.
Oh, you got a Nizuki? No fucking way. What did you like? Did you buy the top or something? Like, was it a good trade or was it a terrible trade?
Oh, that was actually like, February. That was, like, 15 ETH or something.
Wow. Wait, so you bought in at 15 ETH?
Yeah.
Did you ride it up to when it got to like 30 or something?
Just a little. I don't have a like strong conviction to a lot of things. Like I was like, really I usually like get into like new things really early, and then I don't have the conviction.
Right.
That's
true.
My personality. Just like Bitcoin ATM, if I like hold up the business a little bit longer, ride out a few like bearish market,
Yeah, true. How about you? Like, Slow Eater, do you got any NFTs that you love that's just in your wallet, or terrible trades or something like that?
Well, so basically, I've been in crypto for a couple of years, but like NFT was actually no thing for me. Because like my first impression is like, who would actually, purchase a JPEG for thousands of dollars, right?
I remember that feeling.
Yeah, it was actually Double H who introduced me. I mean, who told me about this NFT. Is actually a thing. Then then I joined this project. Then let me just try it. And then back then I was actually looking at the Shiba Inu coin. Yeah, I know, right? Like,
dude, I made a killing on Dogecoin. I made an absolute fucking killing on Dogecoin. It was ridiculous. I've never made that much money at once just from like bullshit. Basically, I just like bought in at like 0.000006 cents, and then it flew to like 7 cents by the time I realized what happened, and I was like, holy shit, this is like a lot of money right here. And then I rode it all the way up to like, I think I got out around 60 cents. I was selling out little chunks as we went up. And I was out by like, I think the top was like 67 cents or something. And I was entirely out by 60. But yeah, dude, Dogecoin was wild. Dogecoin literally changed my life. So shout out Dogecoin.
well, yeah, but then for me, like I was into this was it Shiba Inu coin, like this meme coin, and they actually have this Shiboshi NFT.
Yeah, dude,
And
Shiboshi. I think I may have reviewed them actually, or one of those Shiboshi projects.
Yeah, so I thought this is, it's not that expensive, so maybe I just try purchasing it, and I got it, and then they started this lend thing with this locking system, and then I thought, okay, maybe I should try again. I actually got the land there, I got Shiboshi, but then. By the locking system, it's still locked, and I have no idea how to unlock it.
Yeah, dude, I got money on the Axie Ronin bridge right now, and I don't know how to get that off either.
Yeah, so that's all I have actually.
No, you
true.
Talk about the Lacoste NFT. Up a little bit. Let me explain. Like, during this the whole development of this project, we're doing this, the metaverse related to ocean. We call it like meta ocean, right? And similar concept for Lacoste, the branding word that they use is called like underwater 3 something like that, and then like, we just, every one of us just, bought one NFT from Lacoste, and like, look at now the floor.
Yeah. Dude, NFTs are wild. The fact, like, someone pulled up a photo the other day of just like it's like how high they went, how hard they crashed. Like, it's pretty wild. And I know some people are thinking like it's over and out. Like NFTs are like, I had a podcast the other day and they were like, NFTs will never get back to what they were. And I was like, why do you think that? Like, we've just been in a bear market. Like, we just been in a shitty part of the market. Like, it's normal. It's not like these things don't happen. Like, you look at any market and it's down tremendously. I was like, you think that when money comes back, they're just not gonna buy these? I was like, guys, it might not be as crazy and euphoric as the very first wave, but like look at crypto. Crypto's still pretty fucking wild. And it's been years, dude. Like crypto's been out for a long time and shitcoins still pop out every year. So for people to say like even PFPs, like any NFT, I'm like, look, that's a very short-term way to think about stuff. When the market comes back and there's a lot of money injected in the system, people gamble. Like that's what people do. People buy NFTs, they buy crazy stuff. Ideas come in, new metas pop up, and so a lot of new projects are worried because they're like, well, is NFTs gonna be dead? And I'm like, no, I don't think they're gonna be dead. It's just like the market's just low right now. So what are your guys' thoughts? Like how much has the project changed? Like how much has your strategy changed as the market's kind of like been where it's at recently?
Chuck, you want to take these?
Yeah, I think that's a really good question because I pay really close attention to what the market is every day because one of my duty to be part of the Sharkz entertainment team is to inform everyone regarding the market condition and also what other new projects are doing and what's trending, so that we can align our direction towards something successful. So since you're asking about my thoughts, right? I think right now, majority of projects are not doing well because they're not doing something innovative, I think. Unless there are like VC money behind it, right? Like we saw recently, right?
Yeah, dude, lots of fucking money. Could you like? I mean, I know you've got like cars and dealerships, but like, dude, $200 million is fucking ridiculous. Like, that's a lot of money, right? Or is that not a lot of money for like VC?
I think that's quite a reasonable chunk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
how the fuck do you raise $200 million? Like, why? What are you gonna buy? $200 million? Like, you're gonna hire the world? You're gonna hire every single person on earth to work for you for $200 million? Like, that's crazy.
Exactly. And majority of project doesn't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
So in order for us, Sharkz Entertainment to succeed, I think Maker Rocks. I talk to the team like all the time, telling them like what I see in the market and what's going on, and I think that sparked the urgency to Maker Rocks to really think about for our team what we need to do to be able to be successful. And how long was it ago, Microx, before when you realized we should do Soulbound? Was it a month ago?
Yeah, just a month ago, and we were planning to launch our minting of the Shark NFT early September, and now with the Soulbound as an addition asset to the project, we have pushed our Genesis collection, the Shark NFT, a little bit further, just to try to introduce this whole like brand new ecosystem to the NFT space. And I think if you have done a little bit of research about what we said previously on our Twitter, we've developed this Soulbound application, sort of like a merit system, like a community building system, like people can like mint our Soul ID, so that with the Soul ID you can collect badges, which is also like Soulbound by nature. And with the badges you will you can accumulate points, social scores. That's what Vitalik mentioned. Term. Those the terminology come from mostly from the white paper that he wrote.
Yep.
Yeah, and so like with this whole new concept, like if you mint a Soul ID, we're giving out like free mint to people who minted our Soul ID. So this is like a game changer, for the NFT space, I believe. And you know, like with the badges that you accumulate over time, like by participating in our community events or like RL events in the future, or like, you know, mint our subsequent like collections. The more points, like scores you have accumulated, then by the time we launch the DAO system, which is also like, you know, part of the Soulbound ecosystem, then you will have more voting power over people who don't have as much badges as you. And so this is like a brand new concept that we try to introduce to the world.
Yeah, the Soulbound token is very interesting.
I just want to add to that. So the reason why we started this Soulbound thing is because we realized most of the project that doesn't have any innovation is failing, and we believe that if we don't do something different, we're gonna be the same. Because I think most people realize, especially in a bear market when people don't have liquidity, first they are going to want to preserve their money unless they see something very new and different. So that's why when Megarox came up with this idea, because he's like a crypto OG, right? He followed the crypto scene a lot, and he realized at this point in time, even though Vitalik himself did propose the Soulbound idea, but no one really. I know Pudgy Penguin did release the Soulbound token, and a few other projects. The Saudis did some Soulbound thing as well, but none of the projects really have a complete application that is ready to use, that can be like a Suki ERC 721. That
Hey.
Yeah, sorry. I missed the A. Yes, that's very important. The A that can be shared with everyone in the space. Like, I think what this can do is something like what Asuki did to really contribute to the NFT space as a whole, to just make it more fair. Because as you probably know, like there's so many DAO project, right? That DAO, the word DAO was like such a hot word, such a trendy word, maybe like half a year ago. But now, no one talks about DAO anymore, and there's a reason for that, because it's BS, right?
Yeah,
it's not
pretty
really,
much.
The purpose of DAO is supposed to be a decentralized system, and the purpose of a decentralized system, at least in the ideology, is to be able to create a more just and fair ecosystem, right? That is not controlled per se by the powerful, the rich, the central government, right? But the traditional DAO failed to do the job because there's no Soulbound, right? It's not Soulbound. So whoever is rich, just like I can name names. I'm not afraid. I'm so fed up with the DAO concept in the general.
Yeah, bro.
sense.
Name names then.
Oh, man, look at now. They're releasing one NFT every day, but the price. Look at the price at like 100 ETH plus, like most of the time.
Yeah.
So who's gonna buy it? Only the rich people, right? And the super rich will buy so many of them, right? So whoever has so much money, it's just gonna control the say of that community. So how is it fair? So we were thinking, if we were to do something innovative, that we can stand out, that people can resonate, that people will really think we're doing something great for the NFT space, therefore we can be successful. We want to do something that is useful for the NFT space. We don't just want to do like something like Artifact. I love what Artifact's doing. I'm a CoinX holder. I'm not trying to step on their toe or anything. I think they're just basically utilizing like their brand image, the coolness or whatever. That's one way of contributing to the space. That's cool. right? That's like more maybe extending their Web2 advantage, whatever. Same with a lot of the brick brands, Adidas and whatever, right? But for us, because we don't have that establishment that is well known to other people already, we really had to find another way, and we thought if we can really like how, we keep asking the question, how can we contribute to the space, and we realized this soul-bound concept, even though so many projects, as I mentioned, Pudgy Bangan, the Saudis, whoever has tried to hop onto the bandwagon, but no one, to my knowledge, if you can correct me if I'm wrong, okay, no one has actually created a whole solution that is that can be copied very easily, that can be shared with other people, right? That can open source it. No, I don't think anyone has done it yet. So I think what we're doing here is very special, and I think we just haven't really pushed out this concept to the right outlet. And I think what I can disclose more too. I think things are going to change very soon because Jason, our smart contract developer, he's going to put this whole thing on GitHub as well. Maybe Macross can expand on this, how he's going to work, how he's going to put more information on Ethereum Foundation and get the technical, like more technical oriented people excited. And I think that's a very good entry point for us to just let the first group of people is like the real like technical people once they like it, and hopefully that spread to the whole space. Macross, can you add something onto this?
You said it all. I'm just like we're holding a little bit back. I mean, right now our Soul ID, the Soul application, well, is already up online, but then we're still planning on making the announcement like later after the show, maybe in 2 days. We're just preparing the technical papers and some graphics to go along the concept, because it's very, because if somebody don't are not very following very closely Vitalik direction and the white paper and the news about Sopan, the concept might be very abstract to them. So we're trying to make it like more, because the Sopan application is not as simple as like the innovation of 721A, like the selling point is just gas saving, it's not like that. It's something else. There are more dimension to this application. We call it a soul band solution because at the end of the day, you have the Soul ID, which is powered by a smart contract. It's called ERC 4973. And the other one for the badge, the Soul badge, is called ERC 5114. You can look it up online. I mean, those two smart contracts, they were not originated by us. I mean, they are still in EIP status right now. If you if you can like Google it, it's still like in the like proposal status in the Ethereum Foundation website. And we're the first one to make it into a physical application. And to kind of introduce a little bit more about this application is that with this merit system in place, if other projects wants to adopt our our solution, they can, or we'll make sure to like make it public on GitHub, and like we'll make sure we have a dev channel on Discord so that people can the technical people, the geeks can ask questions, and how we can do like troubleshoot, like support, technical support. We can do all that so that other like up and coming projects, or like the blue chips and whatever project that already like sold out, they can adopt this system. It's really useful, in my opinion, because with this eh, solution becoming more popular in the NFT space, like like let's say like Azuki adopted this Soban thing, and then if you have a Azuki Soul ID, and then you come to us, Shark Entertainment, I mean, our Soul ID can recognize their Soul ID, so that the scores can like also like become like bigger. Like let's say you are Shark, and then you participate in the Azuki events, and then you can get like additional scores. Also, that's, I mean, we make sure it's possible, and also like our smart contract is upgradable, so that right now we have a V1. Eventually we can upgrade our smart contract. It's just one click away. It will make sure like we're not like we can improve our project, our Soban application. So yeah, it's fun. I think the more people, the more geek, technical tech geeks love the idea. And eventually, like hopefully, like just today, Vitalik just make an announcement on his Twitter account. So he's publishing a book, right? A book about Soban. If you buy a book from him, you get a NFT, like Soban NFT. Also, it comes with the book. So I think this concept will become more popular, and I think at this point, with our launch of the Soban application, we will become like sort of like middle of this ride, this wave. Yeah.
Do you think Vitalik's going to include a dick pic in there?
Probably. That his boner is pretty epic.
God, dude, that shit. I'm like trying to like I know for a fucking fact that has to be Photoshop, but I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, like, what if that's real, bro? That man's packing. Like, that's got to be fake. I actually Googled right after. I was like, how tall is Vitalik? And I was like, holy shit, he's 6'1". I thought Vitalik was like 5'7". Motherfucker's 6'1". But then just back to your point there a second ago, yeah, like the way to make that concept sexy, like the way Azuki made it sexy, is they said something that affects everybody. They're like, we're optimizing gas. Everyone goes, oh my god, thank you so much. I'm like, bro, you're saving people like $20. Like, it's not a huge deal. Like, it was kind of a big deal, but like when they said it, I was like, we're not even spending, like in the bull run of last year, we were spending $300 to $1,000 every time on gas, right? And then like we got to the point Azuki dropped, it was like, maybe you're gonna pay $100 at like most, but like when they did that contract, I was like, I mean, it's more the idea, right? So like when you can sell the idea and it makes an impact on people's day, and it makes it more convenient, or saves them money, or brings them value, that's the only way. If you're just gonna bring in like a tech side and you're like, this is really cool, it can help here, here, and here, unless you word it in a way where people are like, holy shit, that's helpful right now. I can use that. I could use that. I want to be part of that. Or if you, how you just said, like you get Azuki to jump on board and say, yeah, we're using Sharkz Entertainment's protocol, or like their Soulbound token for this and that. Then people go, oh, holy shit, Azuki's using this. Like, we better check it out. And that's where all the work you guys put in for like the lore aspect, they're gonna be like, holy shit, this project's got a lot more to it than just this Soulbound token that they're working on. But is that probably the thing you're most excited about, is having that innovative thing like the Soulbound token and making it totally workable and operable and stuff?
Chuck, you want to take this?
That's definitely one of the milestones we want to achieve. Definitely, we don't want to end there.
Right.
It's just like we just want to enter the space before the mint with like a nuclear bomb. That's what we're trying to do, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, dude. Like with those kind of things, it's almost hard, because if you do that, you're inevitably going to crash after. Like, have you guys thought about that? Like, if you guys were to have a massive run up and all the attention came, so I guess it wouldn't crash if the utility that comes with it is helpful and it makes better sense to stay in the project. But we see a lot of projects, if they have a massive run up, they end up just crashing, and then people are like, oh, it's just another rug, it's another slow rug, and that's what most people say, you know?
Yo, Kate, have you seen our new snap lenses?
I think I did. You posted on your Twitter, right?
Yeah, we have been working,
I'll pull it up.
working. Yeah, you can, if you can pull it out, that will be sick.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
Yeah. Tell me about that. Tell me about it.
Yo, like we're really because like one of the things that Microx, Joyage, and Sony there we talked about is we are an NFT project, so one of the goals for us is to bring people into the metaverse, right? So we are trying to work simultaneously along with the Soulbound application, just improving our AR capacity. So if you can pull up some of the lenses, I think people who are in the space would know how technical it is. It's not the lenses that we did. If it's like someone who's in the industry knows we are putting some quality products out there.
Cool. Yeah, I got it up. Let me pull it up right now. Sure. Guys, also, if you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom, or retweet this. Like, I'm not sure where you guys are watching this, but if you're watching on YouTube, like this video, run it up. Okay. Let's see.
There you go.
Here we go. All right, I'm not gonna play audio just because I don't. I keep getting fucking flagged for like copyright stuff. Like literally anytime I play any video with sound, so I'm just gonna play no sound because the main thing we're focused on here is the filter anyway. So let's see what this looks like. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Very cool. Yeah, that shit. That reminds me a little bit of Clone X. I think you were talking about that earlier with the with some of the tech stuff and some of the AR capabilities. Very cool stuff. So this is happening right now on your on Snapchat, right?
That's right.
Very cool. Very cool.
You can try the lens. It's up online. It's called what? Like Shark Archangel.
Hold on.
Yeah, Micros, can you help Kate to direct him to the page so that we can show our audience what we got? Because I think it's just like we lack the publicity right now. We need to show people that we're very good at putting our head down and making good stuff, but it's time for us to show the world. Micros.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right, let me see. So is that Snapchat? Is that gonna? What is that link for?
That's the homepage of our profile page.
Okay.
On Snapchat. So
it would be so fucking sick if Kate can even try one of our lens on right now on stream.
I think you need to download the Snap camera.
Let's see. Wait. Okay, let me see here. 1 sec. Might be able to. All right, I'm gonna copy that link to my phone, see if it pops up. All right. Can I try it? How do I test it? How do I use it on my own? How do I use that filter? I just downloaded it and I it took me to the page and I subscribed, but how do I use the lens?
You can search on Snapchat. You have Snapchat?
Yeah, I have Snapchat. I'm trying to find the lens so I can actually use it. Oh, here we go. So here we go. Hold on. I got it. I think I got it. Wait. How do you? Wait, it's not working. What happened? Is it should I use the Sharkz Archangel one?
You can try the shark head. The shark head.
I see Malehead, I see Wavy, I see COS, I see GAL, I see K-pop, I see Hollow, Archangel, Mohawk, STB, and Meta Whirlpool. Which one should I do?
Anyone. Mohawk. Mohawk is fine.
Let's see. It's not popping up. Is it not recognizing me? Yeah, nothing happens when I pull it up. Maybe it has to be the other screen. No, nothing's happening.
I'm trying right now. It's working for me. It's working for me.
What's that?
Though. It's working for me. I'm trying right now.
Okay.
So which one? Yeah. Maybe your hat.
I don't think it's the hat.
You go to lenses, right? And then you press.
What's that?
So
yeah,
you at the lenses page. Okay.
I'm on the lens page. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through any of them, trying to get any of them to do something. Hold on. Let me try the whirlpool. I'm pretty sure I did the whirlpool for the video. Oh wait, no, it might be my Snapchat because that definitely worked. I did the whirlpool on the review, so I'm not sure why this won't work right now. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, they're not working on mine. It might be something with my Snapchat. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why that wouldn't work. Because when I click it, it doesn't say I have any kind of lens on it. It's supposed to say at the bottom like you're using this lens.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say that for me. So it might be my Snapchat might be bugging. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it. That's too bad.
An update or something on Snap.
Let's see.
Because I don't think even Artifact has that one right now. Has that style.
Animated wings. Well, just
yeah, Snapchat for me is updated, so I'm not sure what it is that's not letting me use it. Hold on, let me try it one more time. Copy link. See if we can get this to work. Because all I have to do is, so when I get to here,
and then you can go to lenses.
Yeah, that's what I did. So now here I'm on lenses.
Yep.
So
you just press yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Anyone is fine. Anyone.
But that's the thing. Like nothing happens. Like it just takes me to this.
I think there's something wrong with your Snap right now. Because I'm trying on mine. It works. Right now.
Wow. Shit. Hold on. Let me post it up right here, and I'll walk away. No, nothing. That's so weird. Yeah. Well, so normally when you do a lens, it'll say that there's a lens. When I click it, it doesn't pull up a lens. So there's no lens right now on it. That's why nothing's pulling up. Like when I click on it, it just takes me straight to the photo spot. But down here at the bottom, it should say Shark Lens, but it doesn't say anything. So I'm not sure. Is that link public, by the way?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see it here. I'm gonna put it into the chat. Do you mind?
No.
All right. Someone else try it. Someone else in the chat who's watching this live. I'm gonna put this on the YouTube chat. All right. So click that link, fam. It'll on your phone, and then it'll open up Snapchat for you. I'm gonna put this on Twitter as well. If you're watching this on Twitter stream, I'm gonna put this I'm gonna put this in the comments, like a response to the actual stream. Hold on. Here we go. If you want to try the Snapchat filter. Yeah, and if you guys want to try it out and let me know. I'm not sure what's going on, why I can't do it. My phone's just trying to fuck me over, I guess. But how long did that take, by the way, to get that whole thing set up and moving?
Microrocks.
About what? 2 months. About 2 months. So we have the ability. I mean, HH is like full stack developer, that designer, and it's not very hard for us to do like something on par on a technical point of view with Artifact. So that's why we want to also flex our muscle a little bit in terms of AR. You can check out the Sharkz spot as well, like with the animated, like some animation, and eventually the surfboard that that you can try on your lens, on your
Mm.
Snapchat, can, I mean, it's easy for us to make it like an NFT. You know, it's just like what, you know, artifact. Today is the minting day for those, you know, virtual gadgets, right? You
Yeah.
see the new Murakami Air Jordan, right? Air Jordan 1.
Air Force One, not Air Jordan.
Air Force One, yeah, yes. First, it's using very similar techniques, so we can do something on par.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's one of those things with the Clone X. They got so much attention around them. They pretty much can do whatever they want, and as long as it's cool-ish, people are going to be like, "Oh, nice! Like that'll work." But you're right. Like the thing you guys said earlier about you guys sort of good at getting the shit done. It's just about kind of like getting people to know about it and to jump on board. That's where it's just all about selling. It's about selling the dream. You know, you're like, here's where we're at. Here's what we can do and accomplish. Hop on board before it's too fucking late. Like that's kind of what I with my brand. Like with my photography art NFTs, they're like support tokens almost, but I want to attribute value over time, especially as I grow and I can, you know, if I partner up with fucking, I don't know, Celsius Energy or something, I partner up with them and I can get, since I have such a small collection, it's like a Genesis collection of like 20 or 50 NFTs total. It's like, yo, I can get like some kind of big discount for all of my holders later on. Or like maybe when I'm super big, I can be like, yo, all of them get free Celsius every single month kind of thing. Like something cool where you can partner up and reward those people over time. I think it's a flex for everybody. So, but it is one of those things like that. That is a whole sector, you know, the whole marketing aspect and getting people to buy in, because that's what's going to make all of it worth it in the end. But I see HH in the chat. He hasn't. Is your audio working? I don't know if it's working or not.
HH.
Yeah, we had audio issues beforehand, so I figured that's what it was because you were popping in and out. So that's totally fine. If you do end up getting it to work, just honestly just interrupt and just just say hi, and we'll try and chat a little bit. But so yeah, so you guys have the AR stuff, but you also have the story. Like this is something we haven't talked about yet. You guys have a super intense fucking like story, which is interesting to me because it's very different than like what you guys. I mean, you guys are shooting for the AR stuff here, which is like its own thing on its own. But then you also have this story with lore and characters and drama and shit like that. Like talk about that. Who did that? What was the idea there? How much of that is going to be part of the project?
We need HH to.
Shit.
He's the mastermind behind this.
All right, HH, your connection 0 out of 10 right now. Oh, it popped back to 10 out of 10. Okay. If you can get your audio to work, that'd be sick. If not, that's fine. We'll just that's too bad. That really does stink. Because that was a great. Oh, hold on.
Oh, here.
Okay. HH, can you say something? Scream something loud.
Hey H.
Damn. I'm trying to think of what he could do. Last time he had AirPods. Like if you go to audio settings, audio, and then he's back. Yeah, just make sure your audio input is set at something. Or you could just connect. If you don't want to do AirPods, you don't have to have AirPods. Like I have headphones because the way it looks, I like the way it looks, but you don't have to wear headphones or AirPods. You can just connect it like default speaker or microphone, whatever. Anything? Nothing? All right. Well, I mean, the like Maker, do you have any thoughts as to like where you want, like what your vision is? Because I know everyone's got their hands in different areas. You guys all kind of have an understanding of like what's going on. But what are your thoughts as far as like the storyline, the lore? How excited are you about that part?
HH. Come on.
I can say something. I think well, it's definitely part of our brand identity, right? Even though HH is more knowledgeable regarding that, but we for us, right? As you can see, like we do have an avatar, right? We don't just have like a picture of a poop or like a picture of like a random object. We want to give life to our avatar. We don't just want to have avatar that is dead, right? So the reason why we did those webtoon story and web novel story is we want to bring life to the avatars, and eventually to be honest, right, like we pay really close attention to 10KTF, right, the project 10KTF, right, that's started by Bipo and other collab, and they're collabing with BAYC and all. Yeah, we have been paying attention to them very closely, and we really like the way how they deliver their stories, and how they do quests and reward the holders, even with ApeCoin, and also the through the development of the stories, right? With even weapons and all that, right? Like eventually, like we don't necessarily want to build a game per se, but we definitely want to build the story where people can enjoy, right? Because I Mikarox and I grew up just playing so many Japanese games, right? Japanese arcade games, reading so much manga, the Dragon Ball C, Dragon Ball. I don't know what else. Hunters. What or what else? There's so many mangas we play. I don't know. Digimon. There's so many.
Mm.
There's so many fun things that we did during our childhood that we really want to bring our avatar to life and through games, and I know nowadays, like one of the main thing that people enjoy about NFT is not really just about like the picture, right? Because like everyone can just like draw like a nice looking picture and put it on profile, but also the other aspect that we can add value to our project is to bring a story, and also like just constant fun to people's life. Like a lot of people just live like a 9 to 5, and like the only thing that maybe they can look forward to is sometimes like just playing games, and like just like a fun community, like a fun storyline that they can follow. So that's definitely our motive, and why we spend the money and the time to develop the storyline, and definitely that's something that we're going to continue doing. So stay tuned. And it's even going to be way more epic. That's just our beginning, right? We're just laying down the foundation right now, and as I hinted, we follow very closely with other projects within the NFT space, and 10KTF is one of our one of the projects that we admire a lot. So you can use your imagination to picture what the things that we might be able to do in the future.
True.
To all of you out there, like the spirit behind our project is we want to stay away from like over promise and under deliver. We want to like push out more to the audience, and like whatever it takes, AR, 3D models, like collections,
Even physical products,
physical products, merch, like for the past 2 or 3 years, doing like the starting like ever since COVID started, I was actually in the mask business. Is where the money is. I have my own like factory in Asia, so that's what my my main business up to now, still, like to back up this project financially. So there's one video like just recently that on our Twitter is about like making like masks, like medical masks, but with like some kind of like texture paint, like some design from our Sharkz Entertainment. Would you like, can you like also show the audience about the video that like we
on
posted
August
it
16th. On August 16th, we posted that video.
Yeah, August 16th. Hopefully with the sun on, it's much better.
August 16th, you said?
Yeah.
There's one on August 15th. Is it the one? Is it digital or physical one? Out a little bit of both.
Yeah.
That one. Okay. All right. You want me? Here. Let me. How long is this video? 50 seconds.
Show the world. Go.
Let's do it. 1 sec. Let me bring this my computer. All right. So wait, so give me a quick briefing on this one again, while it's loading, just super quick.
Well, just to demonstrate our merchandise ability. Also, like, you know, it's medical mask, but we try to make it fashionable.
Love it, love it, love it.
Many other like design masks.
Mhm.
If you, I mean,
True. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, share my screen. Chrome tab. Boom.
For me, I have the. Okay, all right, yeah, right. Show the video first.
Full screen, or full screen as much as I can go. Here we go.
Okay.
Should be able to hear this now. My bad. Hold on. Wait. What are you doing? Here, hold on. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to bring it back for a sec. I was trying to clear out everyone's faces so we can actually see the whole screen. Okay. I'm going to backtrack and I'm pull my face out. Here we go.
You think, Kate?
All right, hold on. Have your audio back. Let me okay, everyone should be back now. Let's see. Cool, we got everyone back. That was dope, dude. I love that. I love that little video. That was sweet. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff.
Yeah.
And then HH, are you able to? Do you have your audio? Is audio working at all? I saw your connections back up. Nah, that's so strange. Did you also HH? I put a couple messages in the chat about make sure your Bluetooth is disconnected or connected, depending on which one you want to use, to your audio, like on your actual phone or computer, not just the actual device. Mainly because the Bluetooth is so wish-washy. Like Bluetooth is so random. It'll like disconnect and connect itself all the time to like random shit. It's so annoying. But if you are using that, that might be the problem because it worked briefly, you know. But
do you think
anyways,
it works on iPhone? We stream.
Yeah, it works. It works mobile or a laptop or whatever.
H, can you try it on your iPhone instead?
Yeah, just do that. It's probably better. Yeah, just make sure whatever you're using, if it's Bluetooth at least, just make sure it's connected to the right device because that sometimes is the issue. So, anyways, but like, so what was I gonna say? Like, how?
Yeah.
So this is an interesting question for like while we're waiting on him. Hopefully it works for him. But as far as projects coming in and the founders and the team don't have any money to like fund anything, how is that sustainable? Is it possible? Is it pure luck? You know, like, what do you guys think about that?
Slow Eater, you want to take this? Whoever.
Well, actually, Maker OX, it's a rich guy, you know. So yeah, he has his own business. So that's how we are. Yeah.
No, I think Kate is asking about like in general, right? Is that
Yeah. Like for projects who don't have money when they're getting started, what do you guys think about that? Like, is that even possible? Like, how does it work if you don't have any money? You know, you can't pay anyone. It's all everyone's just kind of like taking chances. Chances are they're probably not trying as hard as they would be if they're not being paid. And I was wondering your thoughts are because there's projects launching every other day, you know, and sometimes they have like no money. They're 100% reliant on the mint and secondary royalties. And I feel like that puts a huge pressure on the attention they get. Like there's almost no way to build unless they sell out the mint with a ton of attention just to get that money in, you know? Just curious your thoughts on that.
to be honest, right? I personally is more like a realist. Like if you if someone is trying to do an NFT project without a lot of money, they have to be creative, right? If you just consider running even a Discord, you need to pay the mods, you need to pay your community manager potentially, right? You need to maintain your server. That's the first expense that someone has to maintain, right? And second of all, unless that person is already an artist, like we have Double H in our team, and he has his own design team working for him. It's not just him producing everything, right?
Right.
It will be very hard. They have to pay someone. Like I know it's like an inside joke, right? Like a lot of people just pay like Fiverr,
Yeah.
someone from India to just do the artwork for them, and they try to all those rug pull project, right? Like the quality of the artwork is like shit, right?
Yeah.
So even the shittiest kind of quality, you need to pay the Fiverr guy from
True.
most likely from India. But anyway, but I do see I do see is very difficult. But I at the same time, if someone really wants to start an NFT project, I do have my personal
Whoa.
experience.
Wait. Did you guys hear that?
Oh, from Double H?
Was that it? Double H? Was that you coughing
Hello?
just now? Oh shit!
Yo.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
working. Let's
Alright.
go. Let's fucking go. Okay, before your audio fucks up again, tell us about the lore.
Yeah.
Stories. The
Uh,
webtoon.
I'm just gonna interrupt. I mean, before I tell more, because that's one of our most our brand, right? Shark Entertainment. We we have a lot of and inspirations from culture,
I think it's halfway fucked up.
Hawaii, and those vibes, and we want the NFT from a brand that holiday, like if once it's like a summertime, you guys come to our community to have people to feel where
Hold on, it's
Where?
it's a little bit. It's coming in and out a little bit. Are you able to? Trying to think how we could make the audio better. It's super choppy. I'm only catching like half the sentences you're saying. Was it choppy for you guys, or was that just me?
Yeah, same.
That's the same.
Yeah, are you able to potentially maybe put the speaker or the microphone, sorry, right next to your mouth? Like maybe that would help a little bit. It was just cutting in and out.
It's glitching.
Yeah, it's glitching. I think it might be a connection thing rather than audio, but it says you have good. Hold on. It says you have 10 out of 10 connections. So, are you using your AirPods, or are you using just a microphone?
just I'm using phone right now.
Okay. Are you on Wi-Fi?
Right now because I moved in.
How
Wait,
about
could
I
you say-
call him physically and I put him on a speaker, and then
Do it. Let's do that. Try that. That's a good idea.
Right, I'm calling you, HH.
Do it. That's a great idea. Cool.
And then
Okay,
put it on a
HH,
speaker.
let's do that. Let's roll with that because I definitely want to hear the story part about the lore, just so we can get a feel for that. But yeah, that should be good. Yeah, just call him real quick. Let's do this shit. Christian
right.
Dream says the worth being able to do multiple things
All
at
right,
once. Thank you.
HH, you're live.
Hello.
You're live.
Hello.
Yeah. Everyone can hear you.
Is it better?
Way better.
We can hear you.
Okay, that's perfect. So I might need to. I forgot where I was. So I'll just start from the start. Basically, we are adopting this project, Shark Entertainment. We want people to come to our community and then come to our community and enjoy themselves, entertain themselves. So we get higher inspirations from surfing culture.
Yeah, continue.
1 second. You mind calling me back? Sorry. Do you mind calling me back in 5 seconds?
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Then meanwhile, allow me to carry on.
Sure.
So the most important thing here, we are Sharkz Entertainment. So it's all about entertainment. It's like we thought about how we can entertain people and what entertains us, right? And that's also where the Soulbound came in. So this utilizing Soulbound idea, then we can actually do a lot more actually. Like other than gathering all these all our community people for an event or party. Other than that, there is a lot actually. Like think about it. Okay, Kate, what actually entertains you?
What does entertain me? I don't know. Innovative shit. Things that's new stuff. People who work really hard, who create dope stuff. Talking. I like podcasts. I like people who are super fucking smart, who talk about their shit. That's probably my favorite form of entertainment.
Right. So basically, forming community, like meeting people, listen to fun stories, right? So yeah, you can actually meet people, actual people. You can talk about, and learn things about new stuff. So entertainment, the idea we thought about was actually there are actually quite a few. So webtoon is actually one of them. So our vision here is to make a movie after all.
A whole
Right,
movie, an indie movie, a whole movie. Like, what do you guys mean?
Well, that actually depends. Right. And other than that, traveling is an entertainment. So with the Soul ID, then you can actually. We're thinking of I don't know, probably purchasing a air ticket, booking a hotel, like think about going to the beach, go surf, water activities. Yeah, these are all the entertainment things that we've been, talking about, and that's this is actually my part, my how we can actually utilize this Soul ID to entitle all our community to enjoy all this entertainment.
I see, like a subscription kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the good thing with entertainment is you can outsource that. Like if there's a creator you like or a entertainment media company or whatever that you like, striking up a partnership with them where they're like, hey, like we'll sponsor you kind of thing. And like your content now becomes under the umbrella of Sharkz Entertainment. Like Sharkz Entertainment sponsors X creator or X company. And then now their content is like, okay, all Sharkz Entertainment people get access to this. Or it's just one of those things like we really like this person or this company and now we're partnered up. Like that's cool that's like a form of like utility kind of thing. And so there's tons of different options in that sphere. So I think it's a good idea.
Merch, like designs, like we just showed our face mask, right? Yeah, other than that, we have our own like our own hood. We will eventually have like shirts and other designs, like in fashion.
Cool. Right on.
Work as well.
Is ATH on the phone?
It's back on the.
Hell yeah. Do you want to continue where you were off? You kind of just started, honestly, but
The story part, you can.
Yeah, like what's the inspiration? Where are you headed for that? What's the goals? Stuff like that.
Sorry, I was just losing my screen.
What screen?
Because it's kept on echoing. It's been very difficult for me to speak while hearing myself.
Wait, what do you mean? Hearing just if you want, you can just pop out of the stream. Like your account's still connected to the stream. You don't have to be connected because it's not doing anything. Like we can't hear or see you in that stream anyway. So if you want to just stick on the phone, that might be better.
Okay, sure. Let me just
Here, I'll do it from here. I can do it from here. I'll boot you from the stream, but you'll be on the phone, so you can still talk to us.
Cool.
Cool. All right, go ahead. I just removed you. All right, we're good.
Okay. This is perfect. So, where were we?
The story.
You can just start from the beginning. We only got like a second in before you had to pop out, so you can just start from the beginning.
Yeah, I've been popping in and out, and sorry for the glitches, guys.
No worries.
Let me start with the Shark Entertainment, the lore. Basically, we started this idea. Basically, the whole project was actually started by the lore. Basically, because we're not just Sharkz itself. We're a project of half combined of human and shark. We would say it's mutated, but we start off our plot by mixing in the cataclysm of the current world, reflecting the Web 2, shifting to Web 3. Then we ended the current world that we are living in, and we wanted to bring in that suspension of the need to to be able to the sharks had to live underwater. To survive underwater, the only way you can survive through this harsh environment was to modify your DNA into shark. For us to make this logical to our audience, we had to come up with a nice storytelling. So that's how it all started.
Gotcha. Very cool.
And we really tried to just justify for people to understand better, because all the good stories, all the good cartoons, those Japanese animes like One Piece, and all the best ones, you name it. Those ones, they give a really nice background story before they actually jump into the actual elemental hierarchy of the whole story, right? Like, so those are the ones get successful. So we just took in that step. So whatever we do, we make sure it has to make sense. So that's about the story, and we are putting important highlight wherever we go, wherever public we go speak up. We always put lore in a very serious manner. So
that lore was really good, dude. I really enjoyed that, and I remember at the beginning you kind of like got into the character development. That's something that a lot of stories don't do anymore, because they just don't have they don't think that it's worth it, or they think that people don't have the attention span, so they just skip over it. Like all these new Netflix shows, they just jump to as much action and sex as possible. They don't establish any kind of character development. And that's something that I noticed early on, because I read the entire bit up to that point when I was doing the review, just because I enjoyed it. Like most of the time I'll just skim over it. I'll read a couple pages for the reviews, because it's not that relevant. But I fucking really liked that story. So it was a good time. I really enjoyed it. And also I don't know who it is, but someone's Discord is open, because like I don't know if you guys can hear, like the notifications keep popping. It's like brung, 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 I don't know who it is, but
it's hunting other NFTs with chips.
So how far along? Like, are you excited for the next portion? Like, are you guys working on that right now? Like, what's the next step for the story?
we're constantly working on the story because we're not unlike other lore projects because in the market now there are so many like lore based NFT projects, right?
Mhm.
They kind of promise they will launch like an anime series or like make a movie but for us what we want in the end ultimately it's the series of like animation. We also like other type of like 3D realistic movies, but for now our 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 focus, right, it's very restricted to building characters because now we believe it's our stage to let people
Hello, hi
understand.
Siri.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
Whoa.
What
Okay.
was that? I thought I heard something right before, and I thought it was a glitch or something, and I was like, oh, maybe I was just my computer. What was that?
I think
Mark
it was Siri.
Zuckerberg? Mark?
He's trying to. Mark Zuckerberg trying to invade to our live stream.
It's Elon Musk, bro. It's Elon Musk. That's wild.
Probably.
That's funny as fuck. Dude, that's fucking dope. I love hearing about the story part. That's good that you guys are adding that in. I think it's important. I think even if you don't go all in on the story, having some kind of lore, I think is important if you're going to be a project, especially with avatars and PFPs where they have characters. You want to have some kind of background, even if it's something very, very just like surface level, So I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. So our next phase of the lore will be explaining the environment, the underwater city. Now it has been an introduction of the main character and what some of those small happenings, and finally they are going underwater now, and they will be arriving at Atla. We'll be describing much more fantasy underwater, like the name itself. Like we named it after Atlantis, but in a more Web3 friendly way. So there will be more glows and more neons and underwater. There's like energy shields, and because sharks are used to be humans, and so we wanted this space to be also like under the shield of vacuum air, oxygen drawn, and we can actually do human stuff underwater too. You have a choice because you're like dual. Like you can swim, you can communicate like sharks, and also like humans. So we are just giving more choices and freedom into the community, basically, because what we build now here, the characteristics of shark humanoids, shark mutants, however you want to call it. So we want people to have pride into actually buying into something that's flexible, not just like author oriented. There's one direction way, which is many of the projects are doing. It's just team's direction goes to without any market or like readers convenience. You just go along with your own story, like your grandfather telling their World War stories and stuff like that. So we didn't want it to end up like that. We wanted to actually give more of proper suspense to it, and actually for people to enjoy the story. And while developing, we wanted people to collaborate with us to give more ideas. So in order for those more of those flexible extension, I would say we're opening up a lot of options in terms of lore and story parts. So maybe in the future we might have more collaborations, maybe with other companies. So by that time, like the community we want to make the community happy. Like not just by telling stories that anyone can write. We wanted it to be more interactive. So that's like a brief introduction of what we're building in terms of lore here.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, I'm fucking happy that you were able to tell us that because of the audio issues. But that's dope, dude. I think it's a great place to end because we just literally covered everything about Sharkz Entertainment and NFTs. Before we close out, I'd love to do like a rapid fire Q&A. What do you think about life?
Do it.
About
Let's
normal
do it.
stuff.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Here we go. Favorite yeah, I don't think you told me your favorite one. So we'll run through everyone. If you have a favorite video game.
Oh, Pokemon for me. Pokemon.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, me too.
Video game?
What is that?
Mario
Come
Kart.
on, guys.
PUBG.
PUBG. All right, how about this? Most overrated video game.
FIFA.
Street Fighter for me.
I don't even have one. I'm trying to think of like overrated game. I don't even play that many video games. Like the only ones I know of like are FIFA and Pokemon. I don't play any like first person shooters because I sucked at them growing up and never got good at them. So I just love it. All right. Anyone of you guys have tattoos? Well, I guess we don't have cameras on, so it'd be kind of hard to show that. How about this? Do you have a favorite alcohol?
Mikarox, what's your favorite alcohol? You drink so much.
Wait, he get rugged? What happened? Is he gone?
Vodka.
Vodka. It took you that fucking long and all you said was vodka? You're not even going to tell me what vodka? You're just going to say vodka? I'm just kidding. All right, we got vodka. That's a good answer right there. All right, how about this? Favorite fast food or favorite food chain?
McDonald's.
McDonald's is solid. McDonald's is a solid answer. How about the rest of y'all? Nothing? Just McDonald's? KFC? KFC? Okay. KFC. I'm gonna roll with probably Chipotle, and then follow closely behind either Chick-fil-A or McDonald's. So those are gonna be mine. Those make me happy. Now I'm hungry. Okay. Do you have any? Or actually, no. What was the first NFT you ever bought? This will be our second to last question. What was your first NFT you ever bought? And if you guys are in the chat, if you guys have any questions, drop them in there in the last second. But other than that, what's your first NFT that you bought?
I actually mentioned.
I want Mikarox to tell us.
Shiboshi.
I want Mikarox to tell us. I still remember he showed me.
Say it, bro. Say it.
Is one of the Rapu projects.
Oh no! What was it? Which one was it?
It's called Lobo Thief.
Lobo. Try to think if I remember. I probably do remember that. I can't remember right now. So you bought into a rug as your first ever project?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. How about the rest of y'all?
Lores and just like big lores coming up.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Damn, that fucking sucks. That's pretty common though. How about the rest of y'all?
Well, I should mention earlier.
I don't remember exactly the name. I just bought like a monkey, some sort of monkey. I don't remember the name.
Some random monkey.
I was just testing it out. I just bought some sort of like ugly monkey.
Nice.
How it works. Yeah.
Love it. How about you, Slow Eater?
Well, I mentioned it earlier. It's Shiboshi.
Oh, right. That was your first one. Gotcha. Nice. Mine was Evaverse. I ended up taking a big dub on that like 8 months after. I thought I took an L for a long time and I just didn't even bother selling. So that was my first one, was Evaverse. So shout out Evaverse. Okay. Let's see that one last question here. Let's see. Oh, actually 2 last questions. Let's just see. Anyone have a near-death experience so close that you were like this close to dying and you just made it and now you're here launching Sharkz Entertainment?
Huh.
Almost got crashed by a
Can you
car.
put your phone a bit more near
Yeah.
to the speaker?
Yeah.
I can't hear very well.
HH, do you have any near-death experiences?
Near death.
Come again?
Near death experience.
I do. Actually, I do.
Drop the alpha, bro. What happened?
I was on the highway with my family. Then there was this I think it was like a rubbish truck or a moving truck or something. They hit us from the back, and our car was like rotating. I don't know how many times. But that
Holy
was like,
shit.
it was on the highway, and luckily it was a late night, so we just got, I mean, our family just got injuries only, no casualties. But that
Holy
was
shit.
nearest. There was the nearest near death experiences.
God
that I had.
damn. God damn.
There's actually there is like this kind of photographic slideshows in your head. Everything
Jesus.
slows you down, and I kind of experienced that in like that in that accident.
Yeah, when life slows down. Yeah, when life
but
slows down, that shit is pretty scary.
I wasn't catching up because the audio was
Yeah,
not
yeah.
clear.
Yeah, no, when there's been a couple times where I've been in like a somewhat of a near death experience and life actually slowed down. Like I vividly remember like taking a whole look around, like, damn, like that's pretty crazy. Like one time we were driving and there was a car that was driving and it literally just swerved right into our lane. They didn't realize they were in our lane, and we were in such a small thing that like if they didn't move, we were gonna run into them. Like there was no room for us to move over. So basically they were gonna hit us on straight end, like 50 miles per hour right at each other. And like we were literally like 10 feet away, and everything like slowed down. I was like, yo, we are either about to die or he's gonna move the car last second. And he ended up moving last second. But I remember being like, yo, oh my god, we're gonna die. And then one time I got hit, I was biking and a car hit me from the back, hit my back tire, and I flew forward in the air. I was like rotating in the air. And I was literally in like slow motion like this. And I was like, wow, why is everything spinning? And then I was like, oh, I'm spinning in the air. That's why everything's spinning. And I remember just being like, oh, there's the asphalt. And it's just like, poof, crash onto the ground. So definitely feel you there. All right, here's our last question. What is, yeah. Here's the final question. What is your biggest fear? What is your irrational fear? Are you scared of anything weird like spiders or anything that you're irrationally scared of?
For me, it's always spiritual things.
Oh yeah? What do you mean?
Yeah, I've seen one myself. So
whoa.
Really freaked me out.
Wait, you gonna tell that story or no?
Do you guys want to hear about it?
I mean, if it's not like a 30-minute story, yeah.
I can keep it short.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I was living in this, I moved into this new place in Singapore, and it was like I was near my working place, and I hear some stories that this building was like renovated. Previously, it was a water dam, and there was like it was like basically a renovation from like a water, I don't know how to call it, but it's like where you know that place where you save like drinking waters and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, like distilled water center or something. Then I saw this, it was late at night, I got back from work, it was very late, and I was so tired, and I just, I almost dropped out to my bed, and I just felt something really, something was wrong. Like I felt strange, and I looked right, left to my pillow, and there was this. I'm not sure if it's a woman or man or what. It was like fully curled, wet hair covering their face. And
holy shit.
That face, right? It was all like swollen, and I couldn't even tell if it was a face or it's freaking me out. Right? I'm getting goosebumps.
Holy moly!
After that incident, I was like, for me, I do kind of like believe. Like,
damn, dude, that's fucking scary.
Yeah,
that is fucking scary.
Yeah, that was the only like the time. That could be another near-death situation for me because
I guess so. Goddamn. Jesus Christ. How about you, Slow Eater? What, you got any irrational fears?
Me, no, not really.
Man,
You know, listening to
what do you
listening to
mean?
listening to Double H's story, I actually just remember my uncle told me his story. There was one I think it's thinking about in Asia, you know, like so. My uncle was in Bangkok one time, and he was staying in a hotel, right? And then he actually he was actually himself, and he felt someone hugging him from the back while he was sleeping. Then after a sec, then he actually could see himself. There was a naked lady hugging him from the back,
What the?
What
and
the fuck?
yeah, and it was so strong that he couldn't actually move. So he just stayed there for like a few minutes, and after that, and he woke up, and there was no one else. And apparently, according to the staff there, someone actually died in the room.
Wow.
And yeah, they had to assign the room to him. Yeah.
Jeez.
He had to move to another room the next day.
Dude, fuck that. I would have been out of that whole building. I'd have been out of the country.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay. All right. How about you, Chuck and Maker? What you guys got anything? Any irrational fears?
So, for me, it's global warming, man.
Damn.
Like
Probably,
every year, like the world is like heating up, and like you hear all the stories regarding like the political tension going on, and like all this like energy supply shortage in different places in Europe, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just scary, you know. Like
Yeah.
you never know, like whether like back then, right? Like maybe 10, 20 years ago, maybe my parents' generation, for most places, like most generally safe places that you live in, like you have a sense of security, like you feel like the weather won't really change that much. But nowadays, it's like at the back of my mind, I always think like, oh shit, like if I let's say purchase a lot of real estate in certain locations, like in 10, 20 years, is that place going to be like viable and livable, you know?
That's a great point.
Yeah, it's like
Wow.
even if I have money to invest, like I'm thinking like I have to spread out my portfolio, you know?
Yeah, dude, that's a great point. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That is a little bit scary, actually. How about you, Maker? You got anything irrational, or is it more like snake related, or is it more like big time world related?
No, no irrational fear whatsoever. Just keep having this deja vu instead.
Interesting. You just have deja vu. Wow. Okay. You got one that's like very specific that always happens.
Oh, I'm just like it's all about the project.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You really
It's 'cause
have
you're
like
obsessed.
how I'm gonna fucking celebrate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a few days off.
It's probably smart, honestly. Yeah, it's
Been
fucking
working
stressful,
so
Jeff.
hard.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I've talked to a lot of project founders, and they echo the same thing. And I also, I don't have an NFT project that you guys are doing, but you know, same style of thing, just like grinding all in all the time, 24/7 in this world of NFTs and Web3. But it's a good time, and it's a fun time. We're all out here building. Everyone's basically, for the most part, just like everyone's kind of like on an even playing field. Some projects are bigger than others. Some, you know, influencer people are bigger than others. But for the most part, you know, we've all only been here for a few years at most, because NFTs only existed for a few years. So it's a good time. And I thought this was a great chat. Dude. I'm glad we got to talk. I'm glad we got HH on the speaker here and was able to tell some stories and get into the lore. I had a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Guys, if you made it to the very end, code word. What should we do for the code word? Should we do Sharkz? Should we do is there like a certain word that you guys use a lot, like a saying for the code word we should use, or should we do Sharkz?
Fins up.
Oh, fins up. Right. Fins up. Code word. Fins up. If you made it to the very end, code word is fins up so that we know. And if this is not your first episode of the Joyage Kingdom podcast, I want to see OG spam the chat. We do appreciate you guys being in here, especially I know a few guys were in here since the beginning. I think Crypto Dream might still even be in here. He's been here for like almost 2 hours now, so we definitely appreciate that. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Join the kingdom. Follow me on Twitter, Discord. I have all their stuff down below the description as well. If there's anything they talked about or that Snapchat filter, something that caught your eye, definitely go give them a check. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Do you want to shout anyone out before we jump out of here?
Well, for just stay tuned for the midday. We're so prepared. See the work that and the dedication we put through to this project. Hopefully you can do some good research about a project. Yeah, mainly just stay tuned for a midday. Thank you,
Let's
guys.
go.
Cool. I want to shout to our mod team. I'm sure either they're listening or they'll be watching the recording. Our community manager, and even to you, Kate, and all the other influencers that we will or have worked with. Really appreciate what everyone is doing for our team and also for the space. It's just like we shout out to all the cool people we met throughout this experience.
Hell yeah, right on. Echo that. Anybody else? Any other last shout outs, or should we close this up?
HH, you have anything to add?
Yeah.
Say it.
Oh, sorry. What's that?
Do you want to shout anybody out, HH, before we close out of here?
Yeah, I appreciate your time, Kate, and everyone who's here, and our mod team, or whoever spent their time with us. Thank you very much. We are constantly distributing our whitelist spots, and our Soulbound, which is the renovative first timer of this whole NFT space. We're actually doing something for to prove your contribution in the community. So just join. Go to our site, Link site. You can get yourself one Soul ID for free right now. All you have to pay is gas only. And yeah, from there we'll kick a start, and our PXP, our next gens, our fashion gadgets, everything is coming. So stay tuned, and yeah, let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Right on, guys. All right, if that's all the shout outs, then I think we close this up. What do you think? We all shouted out? Everyone's been shouted out?
Shout out to our community.
Shout out to the community. Fuck yeah. Shout out to the community. Guys, this was fucking great. I appreciate everyone's time. I had a great time chatting with everyone. So fun little group sesh. Even though we had a bunch of technical issues, I thought it was actually kind of funny. I thought it was actually kind of added to all the energy. So I had a great time. Guys, until next time, continue on your Joyage, continue to learn, and be grateful you're live watching this video. Bye.
Bye-bye.